I believe that gender is something we're born into and not a social and cultural construction, you know?
Gender is a social construct because you're born a certain sex, but that's not necessarily your gender. Society tells kids nowadays to be whatever sex they're born as.
It's like half and half. You know, because we're born, you know, into a sex. You know, it's kind of like out of the womb. You know, whatever's down in the undercarriage is down in the undercarriage. And, you know, but from there, I think people can take those, I don't know, those stereotypes of what a woman is, what a man is, and kind of make them their own, or how they portray themselves, how their own demeanor is, could be the social constructs that are placed around them.
I think society is trying to tell kids to be like as accepting as possible and to love yourself. You know, be happy with who you are.
You know, because let's be honest, kids learn more from media than they really do their parents about their own sexuality and about these kind of very internal things that really, you know, opens their minds to sexuality. And, you know, what the kids are being told, I think now it's a very open-minded message.
Throughout society, you know, it learned throughout my life.
I think I learned gender roles when I was really little.
I was kind of led to believe that the men were always the hero, and now it's kind of there, you know, as far as what I see, yeah, that there's different, I don't know, degrees of manliness, and manliness is almost not feminized, but it's almost softer. A real man is the one who takes care of his kids. You know, event in my family life, my parents split. Seeing my mom as super mom was the epitome of you can break gender roles.
My mom and my brother and my mom and my brother mostly, and my dad and my grandpa, they tried. Like, as a kid, I used to play fight with my brother all the time. And they were like, Ethan, you need to be more dainty. Even though I did play dainty and shit.
Were you forced to be a girly girl?
Oh, yeah. I fucking did.
My mom dressed me up in Packer dresses for the games.
Oh, you probably so
cute.
Aww. My aunt used to dress me up in little dresses and pink fluffy things now.
My mom dressed me in overalls with trains on them.
And Adidas. Yeah. I have, like, poofy dresses. Like, I have so many dresses where I look like a ball of fluff.
I was born into a family of 5 girls. For most of my life, I was a single mother. So I was surrounded by women. And yes, a few times I was put into a dress. Did put toenail and fingernail polish on. I didn't necessarily enjoy it. I thought it was kind of cool, you know, put like smiley faces on my fingernails, and that was fun. But really, being, I don't know, a girly guy wasn't something I wanted to be.
I'm just me. Sometimes I dress in a dress, sometimes I dress like a straight bum, and then people think I'm a man. That's neither here or there. That is here or there. But, you know, I live my life the way I want to fucking live it, and I decided that when I was 13 or 14 years old, because I'm a boss.
I guess when I was younger, the male figures for me were in the movies. They were, you know, it was Luke Skywalker. It was this badass. You know, this manly man. As a boy, I was meant to be like Rambo. I was meant to be like a G.I. Joe. It wasn't that I had a choice in the matter. That's all I had in the way of idols. So I can't really think of a specific time that I decided to be the man that I am, to be a gentleman, other than I was just exposed to so much of that, and that's what I wanted to be. So I had to move in at a young age.
It's only a prison if you make it a prison. If your parents are making you make it a prison, or like society is making you make it a prison, it'll only be a prison if you don't release yourself. Unless it's like you want to go through the whole like a genital change, then it's like it's not a prison. It's more like it's like a Toys R Us you can't really get out of, and you in the wrong section, and you really can't get out.
I can see from some point of views why people would think it is a prison, only because sometimes people can't feel like they can express themselves in the gender they want to be, and so with that way. But there's also people that are openly like. They're just open about themselves, so I feel like that's not as such a prison. But I was also at the point in time too where I was still like imprisoned, like in high school. I didn't want to be myself because I knew I was gonna get like bashed.
It's almost more acceptable for a girl to act more like a boy. You know, it's what the case was in my household. All my sisters there, they have quite a bit of tomboy in them. But whenever I did girly things with them, like we could never go outside. Like when they threw a dress on me, and they put me in makeup, and they put all the dressings. Like my dad would tell us we can't go outside. Never really gave it much mind. You know, for the most part, prevalent in our society that women can act more like men, but men. It's less acceptable for them to act like women.
I think it's so many different concepts of gender because you can literally be anything. Like, I'm very strong-minded, and those would be considered man-ish. So, I guess I'm masculine and feminine. So, gender-wise, I've always known I was a woman, but I dress pretty masculinely, and I guess I'm a kind of tomboy, but then, like, I've grown up, and now I wear dresses and skirts and here's my views on shaving legs, wearing makeup, and how do they affect your life. I will go 6 months without shaving anything on my body. I don't give a fuck. Wearing makeup makes my day absolutely just dazzling and all kinds of great. I love it. I've always loved playing in makeup. It's so much fun. It's just like, this is my canvas, and I play with it. In our society, period, it's thought to be bad if you want to be a woman. It's thought to be bad if you have feminine qualities. That's why it's more acceptable for girls to want to be more like boys than vice versa.
I go either way depending on how I feel that day. But when I dress like tomboy, my dad calls me his son and introduces me as his lesbian daughter.
Well, I dress like a dude because it's comfortable, and I don't like wearing dresses.
Okay, my best friend is gay, and people always think like, oh, he's gay, he can help me like dress like myself, whatever. No, I go shopping for him because he doesn't know how to pick out his own clothes.
Body practices. If you don't want to shave your legs, don't shave your legs. If you want to wear makeup.
I don't want to do that one.
If men want to shave their legs, then let them shave their fucking legs. It's their legs. Like, it shouldn't matter. Right? Like, they create razors for men too. It's not just for their faces.
You should never feel forced to do any of it.
And wearing makeup, if that's how you want to express yourself, then that's how you want to express yourself.
It's kind of a hard journey for me. I know it's much harsher to the women of the world, but for men, it's always that chiseled chin, and then the really muscular body, and lacking a chiseled chin and a muscular body, especially when I was going through adolescence, is something that bugged me a lot. That I felt like I couldn't be handsome, and so I thought I wasn't attractive. You know, looking at my own reflection, I thought, you know, this guy that's looking at me in the mirror isn't as handsome as all those guys on the on magazine covers, and he doesn't look like the guy that'll get the girl. And that's something that definitely bothered me for a long time, and definitely made my self-worth drop. I'm glad that I've been able to overcome, you know, the impossible idea of American beauty.
Left is right, right is wrong, something like that. I think that when you see like a girl with like sleeves or something, you
Automatically think.
Yeah, more masculine.
In my opinion, I don't think having tattoos or piercings should categorize yourself as if you're female or male. I think both sexes are equal to having whatever they want on their body. It's theirs. Tattoos is just a way of expressing yourself. It shouldn't have to determine whether you're male or female. Just like piercings, like it's just body art. It's what you want on your body, and it's
just like makeup.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like some people prefer makeup, some people prefer tattoos. It's just how you want yourself to be. It doesn't have to matter.
Sexuality, I've always been straight, very straight. I've never had any faltering thoughts.
Faltering.
Like, I've never been in my mind like, hey, maybe I'm attracted to women. I hadn't thought I was a lesbian.
Okay, in my defense, you were wearing a snapback and your hair was all like short and you were wearing like masculine clothes.
We went to a super conservative school, so
That's why I didn't come out from high school.
me either.
I knew that people just like shit.
Did like they were okay with guys who were gay. They were not okay with girls who were.
10 years ago, they were overtly sexual. I think that's kind of taken apart in recent media where, oh, that gay guy, yeah, he's normal. No, he doesn't cook especially good. No, he dresses all right, but he's homosexual, and that's good, I suppose. The society that I've really been exposed to, you know, is mostly brought up in movies, but there's also a large section of that which has been influenced by church, my religious standing. You know, and my personal beliefs about God and the afterlife definitely do influence my own personal beliefs when it comes to gender and sexuality.
Everyone's fighting for equality. That could be lesbian, gay, transgender, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you feel like you are. But if they're fighting for equality, I don't see why we, as a group, categorize ourselves in that. So let's, for example, I'm lesbian. There's so many different ways you can approach as a lesbian. You can be a tomboy, you can be butch, you can be dyke, you can be feminine. Like, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. You're lesbian. Who cares? The community, like everybody, they fight for equality to be like one. But then again, like in our own separate categories, like they categorize themselves in different sections. So like people would call you chapstick or tomboy. People would call her like feminine or something, like, which shouldn't have to be like that.
I hate it when like people don't believe you. Because if I for some reason wake up that morning and I'm like, I want to put makeup on and wear like, I was wearing like tight pants, I think. And this guy came up to me and he was just like, so he asked me out and I was like, no, like I'm not gonna go out with you. And he was like, why not? You're not into black guys? And I was like, I'm not into guys. And he was like, wait, no, I'm like, look at the way you're dressed. You're at least a little into guys.
Go
I'm like,
off.
no, not really.
Go off.
We got into an argument about like what lesbians wear, how they
Go off.
yelling at a bus stop.
Go off.
Great.
Or when someone like continuously asks, "Are you sure?" Yeah, I'm fucking sure. I'm gay. I know who I am.
You just haven't had that good dick. The good dick.
Or I hate when people ask, "Well, how do you know you're gay?" Well, how do you know you're not gay?
I've been told that I can be turned straight.
Oh fuck! They can go. No.
The guy told me once that if you use a dildo on a girl, she's straight. And I was like, if you eat a girl out, is she gay?
Do
Please,
it.
girl, hit it.
I've been told that you can't like a girl's butt because you can't hit it from behind. And I was like, you can watch me.
Oh shit! Oh.
Clack, clack, clack.
Basically, you can be whoever you want and like dress however you want and act however you want and be attracted to whoever you want. And it doesn't have anything to do with each other.
My tangent was going to be about Insidious, but never mind.
Couldn't do comment because I'm a mom.
I think there are so many different concepts because everybody wants to be a dickhead all the time and try to like.
Okay. Oh shit! I just swore. Dickhead.
She said be a dickhead.
Okay, it's college, so I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. Okay, what else? Bronies. like dudes who dress in like pony outfits from My Little Pony. That's nasty. Bitch. You can free yourself from anything. I don't think I'm in a prison, even though I'm around a bunch of shitheads. You know, I hate
Dickheads.
I hate every
fucking shit.
Because I don't want any of y'all motherfucking men in my face. I'm sorry, that was really vulgar. Bad bitch shit. I'm here for you, boo-boo. It's always just been penis. Never mind. Jesus came on down and was like, yo, look at this. And I was like, what? Girl, don't get me started. If you write on your back, I'm a woman, that can express your gender.
She specified legs. Shit.
I
just saw you shave your chest the other day.
Yes, I have hair on my chest.
No.
Dickhead is not a swear. Oh, you want a dick or you need some dick? I'm trying to be fair because men freaking suck. And,
We had a rough night. That's why.
Rough night. Nancy's so sexy. Oh,
Why?
Fucking dick. I think everybody should know I have a vagina, but that don't matter because really not. Bitch, my hand cramping up. I am personally attracted to sheets from Bed Bath and Beyond. I'm slow. I'm done talking now. It's just really necessary. Eat my dick, Miss Asya. How about that for children? Shit. That was good.
I knew you were gonna be looking at my face and you're gonna be like, click, 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 delete. And I was like, no, delete that. Observe. It's like a Mario Kart things, you know? That's what that reminds me of. Bad shit.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
That's what I'm talking about.